Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today is a spotlight video on Glam Dragon Nails, who is our member spotlight for the month. You will see some examples of her work that she's posted in our group on Discord. So I'm just showing these because these are the inspiration behind what I did. Unfortunately, I lost 2 whole days worth of video of work that I'd done. What I wanted to do was a bit of a tribute to Alicia and just put together some of the skills that she uses when she does her nails. And so I put some box nails together and painted them and acrylic some leaves on. You will see me now doing some work with the little fairy that I added. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the remainder, day 3 of my video. Hi guys, welcome back to day 3 on my channel where I'm constructing, I don't know what to call them, box nails for Alicia, who is our member spotlight of our group at Lip Smacking Nails. So today I'm going to do some painting on this little fairy. I'm going to hope to try and bring it to life, improve it a little bit because it's just been molded with a basic shape, which I did with these yesterday. So that's going to be some fun. So yeah, I'm going to try and make this a little bit more lifelike. I've already got a face on there. I have got some watercolor gels, paints that I plan to use to do some coloring, and also some, because Alicia loves cat eyes. I mean, she is a big fan of Korean gels. I don't have those because I'm not that rich. I've got some coming actually, but yeah. So I'm going to use just what I've got in my stock. I've got some various different greens, and I'm going to be using those to paint this and just zhuzh it all up and make it magic. This is how far I've got so far. So all the flowers are on that I want at the moment, and maybe I'll sculpt a few more. Who knows? Who knows where we're going to go with this, guys? I don't know how many days it's going to last, probably about 5 days, but I'm having fun. I'm having absolutely the best fun, and afterwards I plan to put it in a little frame. So yeah, I don't know how it's going to go. It's going to go that way, isn't it? So yeah, I have to make sure that I don't go bigger than the frame. But yeah, so it's all exciting. So I'm looking forward to doing all of that with you. So sit back once again, grab a coffee. Like I've got my coffee here in my yucca mug, so that, oh sorry, Yeti mug, so that it stays warm, so I can have that while I work. I also vape, so I'm having a bit of that. Not that I'm advertising it, but yes, I'm just going to try and keep myself busy today and do a bit of this. So I will speed it up once again, put some music on so we can speed through what's happening, but you can quite clearly see what's going on. I've got a little bit of water ready, a little pot of water ready for doing the watercolors, because they are used with water. So yeah, let's have some fun. Yay. Here's some of the gels and watercolors, and these are the watercolor paints I plan to use. As you can see there, we're going to make a big difference to the design. I've got some painting gels. I don't know whether I'm going to use them all, but yeah, I've got some Gigi there. I've got a Varnail one, and I've got some mermaid polishes as well to apply. Might make some more flowers. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive, or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah, I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more. Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive, or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive, or just breathing? I'm in a race that everybody's chasing fast. They wanna be that someone on the screen at last. They ain't looking inside for their needs in life. They wanna be liked by everybody in sight. But trust me, being free ain't spotlights. No, it's long nights and it's long fights with yourself all the time to get your mind right. But if you put in the work, you can find the light, alright. I'll do anything that I feel like I wanna do. I'm living life like I got nothing left to prove. No end in sight, just always staying on the move. I'll go all night if that's just what I gotta do. Life's too short to care about what you can't afford. Memories are in what you explore, so just don't be ignored. Go ask for more, go ask for more.
So everybody, I'm finished by the looks of things. I've gone ahead, done some little bits and pieces, just highlighting here and there. The little Labubu, I've made sure that he's matte. He's got some furry material on. And put some sparkles in here and there. The dragon, I've just coated it in some iridescence. It's a purple dragon because it's for glam dragon. The fairy is, she's made all our avatars in the group into fairies. We're all glamorous and sexy fairies in our avatars, which are stunning. I know that Alicia loves Labubus. She loves them. So I've had to put one in there. And the rest is just about, yeah, you can make your dreams come true. Make a wish. It's yours, you know. Make it happen. Do what makes you happy. This made me happy. For 3 days, I've been completely absorbed in this. And I don't claim for it to be competition level or anything like that at all. I've never done anything like this. I've done sculpting before. I love sculpting leaves and flowers and things like that on nails. I've done all that for years, but I've never actually sat and done it on 5 nails, which I've showed you how to put them together, how that's made. I mean, it's 3 nails stuck together in 5 rows. Because I didn't have the long show nails that they usually use for these kind of things. But yeah, I just wanted something that I could frame in my nail room. But this is dedicated to Alicia, who's our member spot on the spotlight for our group this month. So this is what we did. And because it was her birthday as well, on the 26th, I did actually send her an articulated dragon. She's done a beautiful video on it. My husband prints them. So yeah, so I sent her one to see what she'd think. So yeah, she's got one of those to add to her little family of dragons now. So yeah, I thought, well, I've got to put a dragon in there, haven't I? So I hope you like it. Well done if you've survived this long ass video. Thank you so much. I don't know how I'm going to fit this in this little diddy frame. I think I may have to use a bigger one. It's obviously not going to go behind glass, but it will look nice in my nail room. Hung up somewhere, and you know, just a reminder of why we do this. You know, I love my group. I love my nail community. It's fantastic. Everyone in it is fantastic. And without them this last month, I don't know where I'd be, but they've certainly helped me through a tough time. So yeah, thank you very much, Alicia, for bringing us all together. You're amazing, and we love you. And thank you very much for all that you do. That's it, guys. Click the like and subscribe button if you can. Share this, comment, tell me what you think. Be kind. You know, we're all learning. This is a learning journey. We're not here to be the best or compete or anything like that. We're just here to have fun. Wherever you are, have a great day. Bye.